like, I don't want to throw that clown away.
Did you like the tacos that I cooked last night?
Hell no, them damn tacos were nasty as hell.
My mom looked at me and said, son, do you want the clown? I was like, hell yeah, give me that clown. I was so happy about that clown, looking at it like, I'm looking at it like this. Well, this is a nice picture. And my mom said, you can have it. I said, all right, cool. So I stayed down there for 2 days, visited my mom and brothers, enjoying my family. So on Sunday, I went back home, took care of some stuff, and I put the clown on my wall. Woo! I was looking at it like this. I was looking at that. It was a nice clown. And I had a girlfriend at the time, and she used to come over and hang out with me and all that. And I looked at this clown, and I thought it was the baddest picture on the planet. And I remember, fast forward 3 weeks later, too much didn't care about the clown, moved on. It was just a picture. Who gives a damn? And I remember I was laying in the bed, me and her, and cuddled up, and we fell asleep. We were drinking. And she woke up with a bad dream. I woke up with a bad dream. And I was like, well, why am I having a bad dream? This is crazy. I shouldn't be having no bad dream. I ain't had no bad dream in 12 years. It was not even a dream. It was like taking a nap. And I was just like, whatever. So next week, she came over and hung out. We fell asleep. We really went to sleep. I woke up with a bad dream. She woke up to bad dream. Like, what is going on? And she kept talking about the clown. I was like, man, that's a damn clown, but something messing with me. It's a bad spirit. She's like, Don, something's wrong. I'm thinking about clowns. And I was like, I had a dream about a clown too. I don't know what the hell is going on. And I looked at the picture on the wall. I was like, something wrong with that picture. I'm looking at that picture like, I don't want to throw it away because that's my mom's picture. I'm like, I don't want to throw that clown away. I'm looking at that picture like, man, something wrong. Because I've been living here for a long time. Nothing ever happened until I brought this clown into my house. And I was just looking at it. And I was just like, kept looking at it and looking at it. And I was getting spooked out because I thought it was a demon in my house. I don't know what the hell was in my house messing with me. And you know, I was like, man, I'm throwing this clown in the trash. She was like, yeah, go and throw it in the trash. I said, you're right. So she went home. I went back to my building, back of my building to empty my trash, to take that picture. I'm walking with the picture in the trash. And I threw my bag of trash in there. And I looked at the picture like this. And I just broke it. Bow! And I broke it. And I looked at it, I said, damn, this is broke now. And when I looked, I peeled back the picture and I looked behind it and I saw this man bowing down to this woman. Like, she was like a nice picture of her and he was just bowing down to her like this. I was like, what the hell? And I don't know what was on that picture, but that was a spooky picture. And I'm glad I threw it in the trash. I threw that damn thing in the trash. And I was just like, but during this time, I was spooked out for a while. So 2 weeks later, my mom said, oh, son, how you like the clown, the picture I gave? I said, Mom. She said, what? I said, I broke the picture. She's like, why did you break the picture? I said, Mom, I think it was a bad spirit. And she just laughed. I was like, Mom, I'm just saying. She's like, you know, when you tell somebody that something spooky behind the picture was a lady bowing down, people are going to look at you crazy like, well, really? Really? Some people going to look at you and be like, hey, I believe you. But a lot of people ain't going to believe you. But my mom laughed her ass off and she laughed. And I was like, okay, Mom. My mom said, don't worry about it. I'll get you another clown. And I was like, I was thinking like, I don't know about clowns now, mama. And she was like, don't worry about it. So about 2 weeks later, she called me. I got you a clown. She took a picture of it and she said it to me. It was a regular glass clown. And did I bring it home? That's my mom. I did bring it home. And I don't know. It was a nice glass clown with a face and everything. I kept looking at it like, what the hell? But I didn't have no bad dreams. I didn't have nothing wrong with it. But it broke. I don't know how it broke. It fell or something. And I was done getting clowns. I ain't gonna buy a clown no more. So spooked me out. I was out. I was spooked out, y'all. I don't know what the hell was going on myself. But during this time, I've been living on my own. And after I broke that picture, and I learned, sometimes you have to learn not to borrow from people or bring stuff to people like, hey, you can have this. Sometimes I'd be like, no, I don't know. Some people be like, Don, I'm about to move and you can have this microwave. And I'd be like, I don't. You got to be careful because it might be roaches in there. You don't know. Somebody be like, here's a TV. You'd be like, because you might bring the TV and there be roaches everywhere. You don't know. So I tell you the truth. You don't get electronics. Go ahead and go to the store and buy it. Don't really take stuff from people. Look, if you do, look through it. Like, okay, is this any roaches, spiders? Because you don't know what you're bringing in your house. Might be bringing a demon too. So I seen a show about people buying this stuff. Like this movie was about this guy that got this box from a garage sale and he used to pop it, but it used to scare them and scare people. It was a demon in it and stuff. And after I thought about it, yeah, it's true. It is true. You gotta be careful about bringing people's stuff in there. And so you asked me, LaDon, if you say Don, I saw the baby had that some man came up there and gave him a picture of his kids, and he didn't take it. And I'm thinking about it. I mean, it's a fan and stuff, but I mean, you can pray over it if you want, but I don't know. You don't know what you're bringing in your house. You know, somebody be putting something on this and you be like, thank you. You don't know, especially if it's something if you're going to know if it comes into your house and something start happening, you be like, you need to throw that shit away. You be like, wait a minute. I've been having a good dreams, living a good life, because sometimes you can bring the demon into your house. You know? So be careful. I'm just telling the truth. Be careful. Just be careful. But that's all I wanted to share today. I'm just doing my different light settings. I like the different lights. I'm just trying to do a little something different. You know, changing stuff up. Trying to get better at what you gotta get better at your craft, Don. You're right, man. You gotta get better at your craft. So what I'm telling you out there, be careful about things that people say, hey, here you go. You don't know what's in it. It might be a demon, okay? And you don't think so? It might happen to you. You be like, damn, Don, you're right. I've been through it. Don't ask me. Don't you want? No. No, I'm good. No. If I'm going to bring something to this house, it's going to be brand new or something that I'm going to pray over. And always pray over your house, okay? So you move into your apartment or you move into your house or your mansion, pray over it. You know, it's good to pray. You don't know who been in there. You don't know if they've been worshiping up the devil. You don't know what the hell have been up in the house. But if you pray, you'll be good to go. So every home or place I go to, I pray, okay? I keep God in my house, you know? Some spirits, good spirit in my house. You know?